Hello there, I'm Joseph, and today we're here on a beautiful summer's day right at the end of summer in the gorgeous village of Aguardente. We're standing here right by the river. It's a gorgeous river. It's at its lowest point of the year, obviously the end of summer, and we're here today because we are going to be showing you a beautiful riverside property that's just a few kilometres away from the centre of the village of Aguardente, which has a lovely cafe. It's got a nice prior fluvial, a swimming beach, a freshwater swimming beach, which is just upstream further that way, about 2 kilometres. And yeah, it's a gorgeous property we are going to be showing you today. It's a 2 hectare property. It's got lots of beautiful surroundings, very tranquil, and yeah, really nice place. We're approximately 15 kilometres away from the town of Fundão, which has everything you would need in day-to-day life, and we're approximately 5 to 10 kilometres away from the town of Silvage in the other direction. So really nicely located between 2 lovely towns. Yeah, before we show you the farm, I'd really like it if you could please click that subscribe button. That's really going to help us out here at the channel, and it's going to mean that you get to see all of the farms we advertise here in central Portugal every week on our channel. So yeah, let's go. So before we get onto the land, we've just stopped probably, I don't know, 200, 300 metres from the land. Very close. Oh wow. Andre's with me. Bom dia, Andre. Como está? Tudo bem? We're down here, just upstream. Sorry, I was going to say downstream. Upstream from the land, because we thought we heard a little waterfall. As it turns out, it's a babbling brook. And what's that, Andre? Is that from wild boar?
Yes, this is the channel of the water with the wall. Yep. This is the channel of the water. An
old wall there.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're just off the farm right at the moment. We're not actually on the property yet.
But it's beautiful. It's close.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And this property that we're going to show you has quite a bit of river frontage. Yeah, obviously, so just here it looks like a little stream.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I'd say it's probably, I don't know,
the picnic, the family.
Perfect place for it. I'd say it's probably mid-20s today. It's still quite early in the day, end of September. So
today is 27.
27 degrees today. Okay, wow. So nice and warm, which is good because we've had a couple of chilly days the last week really. So yeah, beautiful spot down here. Like you say, Andrew, it'd be a great place for a little picnic or something. Widens up a bit down there. If you keep going this way, if you were to follow the water, you would eventually get to the praia fluvial, the freshwater swimming beach in the village, which is yeah, nice, and it really widens to a river there. It's probably, I don't know, 15 meters wide, something like that, maybe a bit more, and approximately 2 meters deep, I would say, at the swimming beach, which has a nice cafe. Nice cafe there and everything. Yeah, maybe a bit more. Okay, nice. I know people dive in there, so it must be relatively deep. Just here where it's a babbling brook, goes a bit shallow. But yeah, nice, beautiful place. Gorgeous. I can see why the wild boar want to sleep here. It's a nice place for them. But yeah, if we keep going downstream a couple of 100 meters, we will get to the property. And the property is really rather spectacular. I think you'll like it. It's 25,000 euros as well, so nice price. But yeah, let's go. Wow, yeah, look, beautiful big oak trees. Nice. Gorgeous.
Okay.
And now we've just got to the land. There's a nice area here where you can drive a vehicle down, ideally 4x4 access. But you can get close to the land with most any vehicle, but yeah, ideally 4x4. There's a little wall here. That is the boundary, so that's the very start of the land. So we're just coming onto the land now. So it's got a beautiful secluded feel to it, this land.
Magníficos salgueiros, estas árvores grandes aqui no limite.
Yeah.
Esta.
Nice.
Esta não sei de quem é que é. Não sei se é de cá, se é de lá.
Yeah, it's on the boundary, so you're not sure if that's this side or that side, but it's a shared tree. But Andre said lots of nice species of willows and things around. That's because of the water. The water is just down there. We'll show you that in a second. Obviously the water is the boundary of the land, and then it's everything up this way. So it's got nice, it's got a little bit of steepness to it here, but you could make some nice terraces up the top. There's plenty of room up there for that. And down here, you've got a nice area where you could have some animals and things. Nice stone wall. Wow, look at that stone. I don't know if you can quite see the size.
The old people put grapes in the terrace.
So once upon a time, it had lots of grapes down here then, yeah. Yeah.
It's not good for it because it's selvagem, é brava.
They're the wild grapes. They've come up from the rootstock, yeah. So you need to rip them out and put...
Tem muitas azinheiras.
Azinheiras, whole oak, yep.
Por isso é que os veados, os corços e os javalis gostam de ir para aqui.
Perfect, that's Andrew said that's why
azinheira.
You get a lot of roe deer down here, wild boar, things like that. They yeah, where am I looking? Yeah, up there. Where am I looking? This one? I think it's this one. You can see all the little green things on it. That's the ripening acorns that are on there. The wild boar go crazy. Actually, I think the deer do as well. They go crazy for the acorns, don't they? Squirrels as well, yeah. On my farm, I have sheep, and my sheep, they go absolutely bananas for the acorns. They love those. The grass here is really, really beautiful, really nice. Nice long grass. Perfect. If I can get a bit closer. Fennel?
Yes, there.
Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Ah, yeah, fennel. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, lots of nice big fennel. If I can climb up here without falling. I wanted to show you the size of these rocks. Don't know if you can really grasp how big they are, but there's my hand there. The rocks are huge. They go right up the cliff face. Look at those. Absolutely beautiful. There's that lovely stone wall. That marks the boundary there, going down to the river. So nice. There you go. You can see from the size of Andre there. A nice area here where you could have animals. It goes right round the corner there to where Andre is. Now I have to get down without slipping. The hay is quite slippery. Oops. So yeah, as we come down here. Yeah, Andre said that the grapes, they're all from wild rootstock. So you need to rip those out, plant some new ones. You can buy them quite cheaply on the Monday market in Fundão, which is really close. I think I said 15 kilometres. Look at this, beautiful. Crying out for some livestock down here.
Estas terras aqui eram utilizadas para colocar para batata, feijão.
Right.
Não era necessário regar porque de verão estava perto da água.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's really nice down here. Hawthorns there, growing there.
Agora é o seguinte, Joseph.
Yep.
Não te esqueças, temos que fazer isto rápido, que eu tenho que fazer aguardente.
Oh, okay. Yes, you did tell me that. Sorry, I forgot that. Andre said we have to show this land round really quickly because we have to go to your uncle's house.
Yes.
Your uncle's house, because we are going to be making some aguardente this afternoon. We're probably going to film that, so if you stick around to the end of the video, you will see us making some aguardente in the traditional way, the old traditional Portuguese way. Which has been handed down for generations across your family, Andre.
Sim, nós basicamente continuamos a fazer para que a tradição não se perca.
Perfect, yeah, to not lose the tradition, exactly.
It's not for sale, it's for make the moonshine, for make the jerepiga.
Perfect.
And the cake.
Do you make jerepiga?
Yes.
That's a nice drink. It's a very nice drink.
You need taste.
I'll look forward to tasting that.
It's amazing.
I won't say no to a glass of that for sure. Yeah. But yeah, fantastic.
1 or 2 or 3 glasses.
Yeah, maybe more. Yeah. But no, Andre.
The normal is quando ela aquece demora mais ou menos 4 horas a correr, por isso é dia para fazer aguardente.
Okay, Andre said...
Para fazer 15 litros é preciso dia.
Wow, okay, wow. Andre said it's a full day job making the aguardente, so it'll probably be a late night, I would imagine, then tonight.
Yes.
So you have to stay by the still, having a nice time with people, eating, drinking, that sort of thing. And yeah, maintaining it, making sure it's running correctly.
É uma forma, é assim, hoje vou aproveitar para fazer durante o dia, porque... Já há 3 dias que andamos a fazer. Há 2 dias.
2 days. 2
days. Today is the 30 day.
Wow.
E os outros dias estamos os amigos,
nice.
The family.
Yeah.
It's good because the people speak, remember the old times.
Nice, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, and it's the 3rd day today, you said, of making it. Wow, so that's a few litres of aguardente then. Wow. This land here, before I go any further, I should say, you can't build a house on this land. What you can do, though, is you could put a temporary structure.
Yes, the mobile home or the
Yurt.
Maybe é possível fazer uma plataforma.
Ok.
Para não ficar aqui muito perto do rio, deixá-la para aí bocadinho mais alta.
That's a good idea in actual fact, yeah.
Colocá-la aqui em cima da pedra.
So what Andre said was you could put a yurt, a log cabin, a mobile home, motorhome, anything like that on this land. You cannot build a block house because, well, it's possible you could, but you'd have to go through all of the hoops and the red tape and everything to find that out. I think that would probably be a no at the end of it. So temporary structures would be allowed. And what Andre was saying then is to put a platform here so that you're a little bit higher from the river, you know, just in case it ever flooded, which doesn't really happen, but you never know. Because of the humidity inside of the soil, yeah, of course, yeah. So a nice platform here, put into the rock face there, or on the other side where we were a second ago, and then yeah, a nice cabin or a yurt or something on top of that. That would be good. This land obviously needs a bit of cleaning. It's not been cleared for a while, but that wouldn't be too hard, especially for a nice group of sheep or goats or something like that. Okay, Andre said we're going to push our way through here. Look at this beautiful fennel, all this fennel growing here, gorgeous. Smells like licorice. Yeah, Andre said we're going to try and push our way through here. He's not sure if we can reach, look at that gorgeous chestnut tree. É bem carregado, Andre? Yeah, it's well loaded with chestnuts. Let's see if we can push through.
Hoje dormi mal. Estou aqui com o triciclo no pescoço, por isso estou-me a levantar o pescoço.
Andre said he slept poorly last night. That's probably from making all the aguardente, Andre, I would imagine. Staying up late doing that. And yeah, he said he just looked up to look.
To make the aguardente, the moonshine, it's not a problem because the people visit, the friends, the family. I drink maybe 1 liter the Jerepiga.
I thought you were going to say aguardente then, crikey, yeah. Drank a litre of Jerepiga, which is a traditional drink from here. We'll explain more about that later when we go to Andre's uncle. But yeah, I thought he was going to say a litre of aguardente then, crikey. Here's the trunk of that gorgeous chestnut tree. Wow. What a tree. That is a marvellous tree. And then as we push through here, need to clean up these brambles a little bit.
It's clean, but it's not difficult.
Wow.
It's easy.
Andre, look at that. That is just stunning.
Yeah.
That wall there.
Este feto, tão bonito.
Yeah, beautiful fern there. Yeah. So here is the stream. It's full of trout.
Ali deve ter para 1 metro de profundidade neste momento.
Yeah, it's about 1 metre deep here. And remember, we are at the lowest point of the water in the year. It's right at the end of summer now. It's the end of September, mid to end of September. So so that means the water is at its lowest point. The water's going to come up. You can see from the bank there and from the trees. It's going to come right at the very high point. It will come out about there. But normally speaking, it will be about here at the bottom of the tree. This is not the only area where you can access the river. There's quite a few meters of river frontage. I'm going to put on the screen here the amount of meters of river frontage on this land. It's quite a few. It's quite a few meters, but there's actually a private little beach down there that we're going to show you in a moment, which you access from the first terrace where we first came on the land. And that one there, you can see the water babbling. I don't think it's quite as deep down there, but it's certainly a nice little place with the little stone beach. But wow, excellent, excellent.
Beautiful.
Look at that chestnut tree there. I'm going to put my hand on so you can see how big it is. It's huge, absolutely huge tree. Look at that, gorgeous. Yeah, there's lots of trout in this river. It's full of trout. We saw some just a little while ago as we were filming the introduction. And I believe I caught them on camera. If I did, I'm going to put them on the screen here so you can see them. But yeah, really nice, beautiful. So you could sit here. This would be ideal for me. I'd sit here with a little fishing rod, catching trout. Yeah, let's just go and have a little look at that beach over there. Andre said, should we go and make the aguardente? He's in a hurry to make it. So we'll go and have a look at that beach down there, and then we will go and make the aguardente. Also, yeah, like I said a little while ago, the land goes right the way up there, but of course not so easy to access that part because it needs clearing out. It needs a tractor brought in, maybe a little digger of sorts, some sort of machinery, and clearing out the terraces and such. We can put you into contacts for all of that. We have a friend who has lots of diggers and things. We saw him this morning in actual fact before we filmed, and yeah, he would be able to give you a price on clearing all of that out, or whichever part you wanted cleared out. Lovely long grass here. Ideal for a couple of sheep or a goat or something. Or I'll tell you what, a donkey would be great down here. It's walking distance to the local cafes here. It'd be a long walk, mind. It would probably be about a half an hour walk, 45-minute walk to the cafes. Diz? Não, estou a ver. Ah, okay, cuida, careful of the stinger nettles, yeah. Yeah, there's some stinger nettles there. So as you come down here, you can make a nice little staircase. Going down here. Beautiful stone wall there. Looks nicer from the other side. Oh, there's a little step there. If I turn around, you'll see. That gorgeous stone wall. Little tiny step going up there. Beautiful. And down here, wow. This is the spot, Andre. Yeah. This is the spot.
The noise, the water.
Yeah, it's like music.
Yeah.
Nature's music, look at that. Babbling down there. So yeah, not quite as deep down here, maybe in some places half a metre. But in a lot of places like here, 20 centimetres, 30 centimetres at the low point of the year. Remember, obviously it'll be a lot higher in the winter. And where we were a little while ago was right down there. It's got a nice amount of land for the price here, 25,000 euros. And I'll tell you what, tranquil. If it wasn't for me and Andre talking, you wouldn't hear anything other than birds down here on water. Yeah, look at that, fishing. Perfect. Wow, what a place. What a place. So if you're interested in this land, please do send us an email, farmerforfun@outlook.com. You can see this property and all of our other properties on our website, www.farmerforfun.com. But for now, I think we are going to go and make some aguardente, Andre.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we've just arrived at Andre's uncle's house, and we're here because they are making aguardente. Wow, that's a big still, nice. So jumped straight into it. I've literally just arrived. Queres ajuda? Isto é o quê, André?
Isto é as massas da uva esmagada.
Okay, so that's the
Isto é o final.
okay, so that's all the must from the grape juice, right at the end. Isto foi a ferver muito tempo?
Deixa estar, sim. Este demora mais ou menos 4 horas.
Okay, so 4 hours on the flame, on the still. The still on the flame.
Isto não é um alambique.
Ah, não?
Não, isto é uma alquitarra.
Ah, okay.
É uma coisa amovível.
What's the difference?
A cabeça.
Okay.
O alambique tem serpentina.
Yep.
E vai à água.
Right.
E faz o arrefecimento na serpentina dentro da água.
So Andre said this isn't the still, this is another thing.
E aqui faz o arrefecimento diretamente na cabeça do alambique. Isto é a cabeça.
Okay. So that's the head. That goes on that
água.
bit there. Right, you put water in there.
This is full of water. Esta chamava-se alquitarra, era o alambique dos pobres, ou então o alambique amovível, que anda de um lado para o outro.
Okay, so this one's smaller. É mais pequeno, é isso?
Não, é porque não precisa de serpentina. Eles carregavam isto no burro, mais a cabeça no burro, e levam para qualquer de quinta em quinta a fazer aguardente.
Okay, so this one's, I guess, lighter or something. You can put it on the back of a donkey
Yeah,
and
but-
move it from one farm to another.
It's more cheaper.
Right, it's cheaper.
And portable.
Okay, yeah.
Porque não existe a serpentina. A
Right.
serpentina era muito cara de fazer.
Okay, because it's very expensive to make the coil, so this one doesn't need it. Okay, very interesting. And yeah, Andre said it was sat on the flame for about 4 hours. Wow.
Bota aí.
Sim,
Sim? Tá bom? Tá bom?
ainda está a pingar.
Vamos por aqui.
Ok.
Só para dar uma mangueirada.
And how much aguardente do you make, Andre?
In 2 days, maybe 30 liters.
Oh, enough then, enough. Yeah.
Sim, mas não digam a ninguém porque isto não se pode fazer em casa.
Andre said so they make about 30 litres in a couple of days. Wow. And Aguardente is like a Portuguese moonshine. It's a type of brandy made, yeah, generally from the grape must, but of course you can make it from most any fruits that have sugars and stuff. So yeah, nice. Inside there, Andre's got the dorna, the primary fermenter. This is where the wine was fermenting, and obviously they wrap the wine off. And the must, it's a bit dark, I don't know if you can see, but the must, the grape pulp and all that, that's what makes the Aguardente. Fantastic. There you go, you can see where the flame was there. Marvellous. Nice. Okay, Andre's just washed up. I can't remember the name. Como chama esta coisa?
Alquitarra.
Alquitada.
Alquitarra.
Alquitara. There we go. I've learnt a new word. Every day's a school day. But yeah, Andre's just washed that up, so it's all nice and clean. He's done the first batch before I arrived. I assume it was the first batch. Now we're on the second batch. So,
agora é só encher com as massas.
Getting the must.
Isto aqui é o que é? É as uvas esmagadas. E aquilo é o vinho do ano passado.
Okay, so it's the smashed grapes and wine from last year. You mix it in?
O vinho que não bebemos.
Right.
E o vinho estava um bocadinho fraco, estava bom, mas estava fraco.
Okay, because it's now a year old.
Yes.
Right.
It's old, is not strong. The wine is not strong. Is more easy for makes isto para estragar.
To go bad, yeah.
Então, como não tem álcool suficiente, destilamos.
Okay, so the old wine from last year has now got weaker because of its age. Obviously, there's no chemicals or anything in there, so it's
yes, it's possible. Possible you put figs, cherries, everything inside.
Okay.
But mas se tu puseres figos ou outro tipo de frutas, tens que deixar esperar que fermente.
Okay, you have to let them ferment first, the fruit, if you're putting figs or cherries or anything like that inside.
E como é que tu vês que acabou a fermentação? O meu avô punha um fósforo.
Right.
Acendia o fósforo apagava e ainda não estava bom para fazer aguardente.
Okay.
Porque havia muito monóxido de carbono.
Okay, so Andre's grandfather used to put a match over the dorna, não é? De cima da dorna. Yeah. And if the match goes out, that means there's still a lot of carbon monoxide. So it's not ready yet. Wow, excellent.
Isto aqui, nós não fazemos só para fazer os nossos bolos cá de casa.
Yep.
A nossa jurpiga.
Okay, Andre said.
Vais provar aqui um copo de jurpiga agora.
Jurpiga, muito bom.
Olha aí a cor dela. Olha aí.
Beautiful colour. Absolutely gorgeous.
Vai, esta é para ti.
Wow. Obrigado, baixa. Andre said, so this here is, they're going to use this for inside cakes, did you say, Andre? Inside cakes?
Sim,
to make jarapiga?
Liquors.
Wow.
Pudim.
Pudding, okay.
O tradicional pudim da nossa região, a destilada da Beira, leva 8 eggs, 1 liter de milk, 8 spoon de sugar,
right,
and 1 glass de moonshine.
Perfect. Wow, so that's how you make the pudding.
Canela.
And cinnamon too. Nice. So wow, excellent. Now I'm going to try the jarapiga. So a little glass of Andre's jarapiga. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Really sweet. It's got a beautiful sweet taste. That's a very nice jarapiga, Andre. The taste is it's subtle. It's nice. It's not overpowering. It's beautiful.
For make the jarapiga is 3-1.
3-1.
Yes.
Okay.
In the day make the wine is not the wine. The juice, the grapes.
Right, grape juice
is example 3 the juice the grapes.
Right.
1 the moonshine.
Okay, so
very easy.
3 grape juice
it's
to 1
possible
moonshine.
You taste in the day.
Perfect. And you just mix it together and that's it.
1-2 hours is ready for drink.
Excellent. And that is how you make
1-2 hours is for clean the juice.
Okay. Perfect. Just to rack it off then. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what a gorgeous drink. That's a really tasty drink.
It's the more famous liquor in the area.
Yeah, I can see why. Most people here, correct me if I'm wrong, Andre, most people drink the jarapiga winter sort of time, autumn, winter, when they're making it, with chestnuts, I think.
Yes, for chestnut, for eat borrachões.
Borrachões, what's that?
Is a similar, como é que se diz, baixa?
Like a cracker? Bolacha do sal?
Cookies, similar a cookie.
Okay.
Mas chama-se borrachões porque levam aguardente, estão emborrachados.
Okay, so a type of cookie with a bit of aguardente inside. Wow, okay, nice. Excellent. So this is the first step. It's going to take a little while, so I think I'm going to turn the camera off, and then we'll see you again on the second step. So we've just been having a chat, waiting for a little while. It's been on the flame now for I don't know, maybe half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. You can see, don't know if you can see the steam starting to come up there. There you go. Yeah, it's starting to go. And then Andre said once it starts to reach boiling, we'll put this top bit on, and yeah, then all the condensation will be aguardente. Perfect.
Aí é dela para?
Sim.
A boia?
Sim.
Ah,
We were
tem a
just
compressão.
And Andre said this is the aguardente from yesterday.
Tem 18
18 graus.
na escala Cartier.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea how to translate that.
Mas em volumes tem 45.
Okay, so 45% proof.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. 45%. Excellent.
Depois esta aqui.
So is that one there?
Agora esta.
This one here.
Isto foi o vinho que vi ontem.
That's the wine they drank yesterday. Nice. Oh well, that's full. Yeah.
Essa é mais forte, não é?
É. Esta está com 22.
Wow.
Que dá 60.
Okay, so that's 60%. Wow, so strong. So the reason for that one being stronger, Andre was just explained a second ago.
But need mix. Ok?
Right.
Vamos misturar esta com aquela
Okay.
para atingir o grau que nós queremos.
Okay, so you'll mix the two together to get the percentage that you want. And the reason that one is stronger is because that one came off first.
Yeah.
So stronger first and then weaker at the end.
The first is possible 30. 29, 30. 30 is 80.
80%.
Yes.
Wow. So if you rack off the first bit, it will be up to that. Wow, excellent. So then you'll mix them together.
The name
and
is
get
the Moonshine, the hand.
the head.
Cabeça. Como é que se diz?
Oh, okay.
Cabeça.
Head.
Head?
So it's called head moonshine because it comes off first and it's makes you without a head afterwards, I should imagine. Yeah. And this one here is the last one. That's the weakest
Esta é
one.
fraquinha. Esta foi a última, ainda
That
nem
was the
medi.
lás tiny bit in that cup.
Esta foi
yeah.
mesmo a última,
Okay.
que foi... A ver, os cães. Tem 16.
What does that make it?
16.
16 é o quê?
16 tem 40.
40%. So still strong right at the
Esta
end.
nem a aproveitamos nunca.
Okay.
É muito fraca.
Right. So Andrew said won't bother with that one. That's too weak at 40%. Yeah.
Esta é para deitar fora.
Wow. Excellent. So yeah, let's get back to heating up the other one. So we've got a friend with us, and now we're just about to have another little bit of Jarapiga. Cheers, Hanossa. Cheers. Lovely bit of Jarapiga.
Today
again.
maybe 1 liter for me, 1 liter for you.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay, now we've waited a little while. It's been about 15 minutes since the last little drink of Jarapiga.
Yeah.
What are you doing there, Andre?
É cinza da lareira, do barbecue.
Okay, so it's ash from a fireplace or from a barbecue.
Yeah.
Sifted it out.
Cinza
Mhm.
e água.
Right, a little bit of ash, a little bit of water.
Is old concrete.
An old method of concrete. Yeah.
Agora vamos amassar.
Mix it all up. Make it into a good paste.
Okay.
And the reason for this, Andre was telling me earlier.
É para vedar a alquitarra ou alambique. Isto pode ser feito de duas maneiras. Ou se faz com cinza,
Yep.
ou massa do pão.
Okay, so you can either. Okay, is that right? So you can either do it with ash or with dough for making bread. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Normalmente quando se fazia a aguardente, as senhoras ajudavam e faziam pão no mesmo dia.
Perfect. Okay, so Andre
a
said
família.
many years ago it would have been a family's job to do this, and the ladies would have been making the bread. The men would be out here doing this, and yeah, they would bring some of the dough out, and they will use this to seal. Andre was just saying to seal the head of the I don't know what you call it, a still, I guess. The head of the still.
O alambique está quase pronto.
Right. The still is almost ready. It's just starting to boil up. And when it starts, that first little bit is going to be the strongest bit. So we want to make sure we catch that.
Mais bocadinho.
So you want it to have quite a nice thick consistency. Parece papa.
Sim.
Just like porridge.
Oh, Tiago, traz-me aí mais a cinza, o balde da cinza. Precisamos só mais um bocadinho. Sim, traz aí.
Okay, a little bit more ash.
Aqui? Não, não, não. Vamos peneirar.
Does look like cement.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cola. Antigamente as casas, a taipa.
Yep.
Cimento, palha e barro.
Okay, so Andre said the old method of wattle and daub would have been something similar to this. You could use dung, you could use ash, yeah, and they would put mix in some hay with it, some straw, and the wooden beams going across. Me and Andre still see that actually as we're walking around ruins. We still see the old method.
Isto é mais bocadinho só.
Tiny little bit more.
Está bom. Ready?
Perfect.
Tiago, traz aí a cabeça.
Queres ajuda? So Tiago's just cleaning out the head.
Está quase.
Andre was saying
Hey.
earlier. Look at that. Look
Isto
at
é
that.
aguardente.
There you go. It's
Possible taste.
It's got condensation.
É, aguardente.
tastes like aguardente.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
E porque é que aguentamos que ele aqueça bem? Para que a cabeça venha ainda úmida, coloca aqui, porque é cobre, senão depois o cobre seca e cria aqueles potes de cobre.
Okay. So Andre said
Agora vamos
do it like that, so it's nice and humid inside the head.
É para aqui assim. Agora vamos
Make the copper nice and clean.
Yeah.
And perfect. Seal the gap. Cool. I can feel the heat coming off of the copper.
Todas as fugas que existirem, tapa-se com cobre.
Não percebi.
Com cimento, todas as fugas que existirem.
Oh, okay.
Por exemplo,
Yep.
há bocadinho que reparei que estava a lavar isto e vi aqui uma pequena fuga.
Okay, so Andre said any little tiny holes, this ash paste will cover up the holes, stop any of the condensation coming out. Perfect. Keep it nice and hot inside, nice and controlled. And yeah, Andre said he noticed there was a tiny bit on the funnel, so he's popped a bit on there as well, on the spout.
Este lado ficou mais bonito. Eu sou de setembro, gosto das coisas perfeitas.
He likes to have it all looking perfect.
Ok, tá?
Nice.
Antes, ok.
Excellent. So now, when it gets the condensation up here, it will cool down here in the funnel, and look at that, right on cue, you'll get the first drip. There you go, perfect. If I move out of your way, Andre.
E agora leva só mais esta ponta de cobre.
Okay,
Vou passá-la por água outra vez.
clean out.
E porquê é que se utiliza o cobre? Porque o cobre é dos melhores transmissores de calor uniforme, é o cobre.
Okay, so Andre said the reason why it's used, why copper is used, is because it's one of the best uniform ways of transferring the heat.
Mas como é cobre, tem que estar sempre bem lavadinho, temos que ter atenção, porque o cobre, se não for bem lavado, pode ser venenoso, não é?
So Andre said
Então, lava-se muito bem lavado.
has to make sure the copper is really well cleaned all the time, because copper is poisonous, so it will give a little residue off. And Andre was telling me earlier that the very first cup of Aguardente as well, you throw that out,
Mesmo
just in case there's any residue.
Depois vamos ver, continuação do filme, quando começar a pingar a aguardente, a primeira aguardente nós deitamos fora.
Okay, that's what I was just saying, yeah,
okay.
So the first little cup of Aguardente, Andre said, chuck that away, just to make sure it's nice and clean.
Agora é esperar.
Now we have to wait.
This is é jogo de paciência.
Okay, it's a waiting game, a game of patience. You'd be good at fishing, you know, Andre.
Esta primeira vai toda para o lixo.
Okay, so that's the receptacle that's going to catch the first little bit that goes in the rubbish. And yeah, perfect. Now we wait again. I just saw
Agora,
another drip.
daqui uma hora começa a pingar.
Okay. So in an hour's time,
Yes.
it'll be dripping with Aguardente.
Só se aproveita o fio da aguardente. Os pingos não.
Okay, so you don't take the drips.
Yeah.
When it's in a stream, you take that. Okay, perfect. So now we wait. Okay, we've been sitting here for a little while now, having a couple of glasses of Jarapiga, which was lovely, and the Aguardente has been dripping out slowly, and now it's started to make a steady stream. I think you can see that on the camera there. Andre, did you test the percentage?
Sim.
What was the
Yes.
percentage, do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, yeah.
I don't know.
But it's quite strong, I think, quite strong.
Não corre mais do que isto.
Okay.
Senão-
This is it will run like this now. Yeah.
Agora ficar assim a correr maybe 3 hours.
3 hours like this. Wow. And that's what you're doing now. You're putting it in there to test the percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
É para ver a primeira.
Perfect. So we'll see.
Para testar tem que estar cheio, não é?
É.
We'll see how strong it's going to be. I would imagine pretty
Maybe
strong.
the 28 ideal is the first take 28, 30. Em volume de álcool seria para aí uns 80.
80. Okay. So the same as the ones in the kitchen that you showed a minute ago. Then. So yes. So they will. The first ones will come out at about 80% proof. So wow.
Agora estamos aqui a
Nice
fazer
and strong.
o jogo da paciência.
It's a patience game. Yeah. And I didn't show earlier. But
Mas gosto mais disto do que fazer do que ir à pesca.
You like this more than going fishing, yeah. And I didn't say earlier, but this part here, Andre has filled with water. What was the temperature you said this water has to be, Andre?
35, 40.
35, 40 degrees centigrade in here.
E aqui está a 28.
28.
27, 28, não sei se vocês veem ali o vermelho.
And that will come in at how much percentage?
27.
And then the percentage, 70, did you say?
Yes.
That will come in at 70% alcohol.
So
nice and strong.
The white is 70.
Yeah. There we go. I think you can see that on the camera there, 70%. Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, what will happen is the water here stays a bit cooler. There's a copper dome, not sure if you can see it in there. There you go, copper dome on the inside. So the condensation will all be on the upper side of that. And then as it cools down against the cooler water, we'll obviously drip down here and go into there. Perfect. Rightio. Now I think you said, Andre, it's going to be doing this for a couple of hours now?
Yeah.
For a few hours. I think you said about 3 hours approximately, right? Wow, so we've got a long wait ahead of us. And then that's about it, I think, for this week. So thank you very much for watching. We're going to have a glass of Jarapiga, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.